Come tour a mobility-accessible stateroom with me on the new Disney Treasure. This is considered a deluxe Oceanview stateroom with veranda. We were lucky enough to go on the amazing maiden voyage of the ship. We stayed in room 8190, which is located in the very aft on the port side. It is a mobility accessible stateroom, which means there's some extra space for equipment and maneuvering around, a combined bathroom with roll-in shower and shower seat, and most importantly, the door is 32 inches wide versus the standard 23-inch doorway. The location of this room is great. It's nice and quiet because it's down on the end of the ship, so you don't have a lot of people passing by unless they need to actually come down to their room. Being on the very back of the boat, you are going to get some amazing panoramic, picturesque views from your veranda, which is my favorite part of this room. In terms of the motion of the boat, you will feel it move a little bit more than you would in, say, the midsection of the boat. However, it is still not terrible, but if you're someone with motion sickness, I would take that into consideration before choosing this stateroom. The only big disadvantage to this room is its location in regards to the aft elevators. If you're someone who is mobility limited, this can be a really far walk. In terms of the wheelchair, it wasn't too bad despite the length of the hallway. There was one section where it was a little bit more narrow than the rest, so the hostess had to move their cart over if it was out. There were 2 little corners you had to go around, but overall, if you went slowly, it was perfect. The only time it became a little bit tricky was on the first day and the last evening when everybody's suitcases were out in the hallways. This did make it a little bit trickier to navigate the halls, but all in all, we were still able to get through. Now let's tour the actual stateroom. When you come up to the door, there's a place to scan your Key to the World card or your Magic Band. The reader is there at wheelchair height. The door does automatically open and close once you scan. Inside the room, there's a push button to exit, which will automatically open and close the door as well. The first thing you'll want to do when you enter the room is put your Key to the World or any other card into the slot right there by the door. That will turn on the electricity for the room. Entering the room, the first thing you come upon is the desk area. There are several shelves available for storage as well as the room telephone there. You will also find a large LED mirror with a stool that you can sit on, or the stool can be removed to put a wheelchair under. The light switches for the balcony and your sofa area are here as well. Entering the room, you can see there is a very large open area, which is a godsend when it comes to maneuvering around, especially in an ECV. There was plenty of space to pull in and turn around, which was absolutely fantastic. In our room, we had both an ECV and a power wheelchair. There was plenty of room for both. In fact, the only issue we had with 2 chairs in the room was the fact there were only 2 US voltage outlets in the room. One was on the desk and one was over between the bed and the couch. This made it a little bit difficult to find a place to charge both chairs while not being in the way. While we're looking over on this side, beside the power wheelchair, there were several shelves available for storage. There was also a wardrobe over there to hang up clothes, which also had a shelf on the top and the bottom to put more items. In the cabinet beside that, there was the safe and the life vest. Coming into the room further, you will see the bed. It is your standard height for a Disney Cruise Line stateroom. It can easily put 6 large suitcases underneath once you've unpacked. The decorations you see aren't standard. They're ones that we purchased ahead of time, is both the holiday package and the birthday package. Coming around to the other side, behind where the ECV is parked, you have a pull-out refrigerator drawer as well as 3 other drawers you can store things in. In the long skinny drawer, you'll also find your breakfast order menus, your pens, your postcards, your paper, stuff like that. You will have a large wall that is magnetic to hang things on. I use that to hang my ears, and then there's also 4 hooks. You also have your thermostat there. Then you can go right here and come to the bathroom door. There is a mirror on the back of the bathroom door, and the light switch is on the outside. There's both a night light and a full light. In a standard stateroom on Disney Cruise Line, you will find 2 separate rooms for the bathroom. The toilet will be in one, and then the tub shower will be in another. For a mobility accessible room, these are combined into the same room. The mobility-friendly bathrooms have a roll-in shower, which feature a grab bar. It also has a shower seat. It has a removable, adjustable shower head. It also has the soap, shampoo, and conditioner there at the right height to reach from the shower seat. In terms of the toilet area, there are grab bars available for accessibility. There's also an emergency pull cord that can be activated by your stateroom host if you need to. Over at the vanity, there is plenty of room to roll a wheelchair underneath. There are some shelves there for storage. The garbage can is built into the vanity itself, so it doesn't get in the way when you roll underneath. Finally, coming back around to the shower area, there is a pull cord you can put out as a laundry line to dry your wet swimsuits, towels, whatever. There are also 4 hooks by the door that you can hang stuff on to dry as well. Coming out of the bathroom, you will notice beside the bed on both sides there is a nightstand with a drawer. There's also a light that has a nightlight and a full light. The theme of this room is Encanto, so you also get a beautiful picture of the casita above the bed as well as the couch. Over on this side of the room, you have your couch, your balcony door, as well as a pull-down bed. The couch can also be converted to a bed. It folds down. The stateroom host will do this for you every night if needed, as well as pull down the upper berth bed as needed. There is also a curtain that can be pulled that goes completely around the couch and the berth bed for a little bit of privacy if that is something that is needed. Over on this side of the room, there is also the television. It's mounted on the wall directly across from the couch. Now we come to one of the best parts of this room, which is the balcony, or the veranda as they call it. Being on the back of the ship, you do get some absolutely stunning views from your veranda, so you'll want to spend a lot of time out there during your sailing. To go out on your veranda, you will have to remove the child safety lock, which is standard on all doors on Disney Cruise Line. This is not wheelchair accessible, however, so you will have to have somebody who is ambulatory in your party to open it, or I am sure the stateroom host can leave it open for you if requested. To go out onto the veranda, there is a little bit of a ramp there that makes it accessible for a wheelchair to come out. The position of this room on the ship, there is an extra large balcony space. It wraps all the way around the corner. There, as you can see, it is huge compared to your normal stateroom balcony. On the veranda, you will find 2 chairs and a table. It is a perfect spot for taking in the views while eating breakfast in the morning. That concludes my tour of the mobility accessible stateroom on the new Disney Treasure. Stay tuned for my future videos of the other accessible features of the Disney Treasure, as well as everything I did, wore, and things that I ate as a picky eater on the ship. Thanks. Bye.